Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a bullet journal flip through of my setup for 2017 and 2018. So this is it. I have the Leuchtturm 1917 dotted notebook. It's in the anthracite color. I love the color so much. And I have an egg sticker. Someone asked me about this in my favorites video. This one I got from Michael's Arts and Crafts. It came in a set with some bacon stickers. But yeah, I really like the egg ones. They're so cute. It has a cute little face on it. So before I get into that, I'm going to share with you guys what materials I use. I have it in this cute Glossier pouch. And so, first of all, this is a pen that I use often. The label kind of went off, but it's the Muji pen in 0.38. I have a bunch of these. It's my favorite pen to write with. And then I have this Copic multi-liner in 1.0. I use this one for my titles for each page. I also use the Micron 03. Then I have a bunch of small highlighters. So this is by UB. This is from Target. I bought these because I read really great reviews on it and I love the colors. This pack came in a set of 10, so. Also in the pouch, I have these Post-its. They're cloud Post-its. I got it from IKEA. And then I have my trusty whiteout. Alright, so back to my bullet journal. So as you can see on the side, I have two tabs here that says 2017 and 2018. So this particular notebook, at least for what I do in my bullet journal, is good enough for 2 years because I realized I was only able to fill up halfway through the notebook for 2017. Initially, I wanted to purchase a completely new notebook, but you know, I just didn't want to waste paper. I'm just trying to save money too, so that's that. So let's open it up. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys know this is probably the only decorated page in my whole bullet journal. You'll see later that my whole bullet journal is just super simple and less cluttered because, you know, trying to live a simple lifestyle, you gotta have everything very simple. So this is the page here that I have the list of bullets and signifiers. So these are the traditional bullets and signifiers that Ryder Carroll uses. So Ryder Carroll is the one who created the bullet journal. So I'll leave a link in the cards to his video on how to bullet journal. So yeah, he explains it way better than I can. The only two that I don't use are the task migrated and task scheduled. I don't use those for some reason. And then I have this one for incoming packages when I order something online or whatever. And a highlight color, I highlighted the edge of the paper. As you can see over here, you'll see some pink and blue lines here. Those are for the table of contents and my YouTube content. I'll show you guys that later. So I just have, you know, a few washi tape. I printed out some art that I took photos of from the Broad Museum. So a lot of people ask me about this photo printer. I use the Polaroid Zip printer and I'll leave a link to that below, but I love it. It's so easy and it's stickers, so yeah. Alright, so here is my table of contents, and then I have a post-it for my monthly log and expenses, because I have this whole like key and things that I put for my expenses that sometimes I forget like what I put. So I just look back on this and okay, yeah, this is what I need for that page. So as you can see, I filled up the whole index in here. So you'll see later that I created a new one. Now here is the first page that you'll see. It's my note to self forever. So this is going to be a common theme. I'm very big on lists. So you'll see a lot of pages where there's a lot of bullets and lists. So my only form of decoration for my pages are my titles. I just feel like my cursive handwriting is very decorative and whimsical, so it adds that kind of decorative element to it. So I like that, and it's still simple and clean. So this page, I just write things that I want to create a habit of, which has been really hard. Like the first one, sleep before midnight. That's hard for me because I work late during the weekends, exercise at least 3 to 4 days a week. Haven't been doing that. Just other things like read more, meditate every morning, 10 to 20 minutes. Sometimes I do that, but yeah. This is just a page to look back, just to remind myself. So this spread right here is my 2017 monthly bills. Yeah, so I have the first page mainly for my bank credit card. So right here I have like the date I used it, the store or website that I used it at, how much I spent, like the expenses, and then the balance and the due date. And then on this side, I just have other bills, like my phone bill, stuff like that. So pretty basic. Now this page is supposed to be my future log, but I mainly use it just for writing down birthdays to remember, holidays, events, and I also keep track of my growth for my YouTube and Instagram accounts. So you'll see I just do that every first of the month. 2017 wasn't very good for me with my channel, so my growth wasn't the best because I wasn't very consistent, but hopefully this year will be better. But yeah, so I still keep this spread. You'll see in my 2018 pages that it's pretty much the same layout. Alright, so this right here is my monthly log. This is exactly what writer Carol uses for his bullet journal, and I like the setup. It's so simple. As you can see, I didn't have much going on in January of last year, but this is just his usual setup. You know, the days of the month, the days of the week, all that, and then I have a key on the bottom, things that I usually do for this monthly log. So I keep track of my period. You'll see it's like a dot, like 2 dots, a big dot and a small dot. I also write down the event and holidays. And for birthdays, I have a triangle symbol and then the $sign for like paydays and all that. And then a star for a note. And each month I keep track of my expenses. So I usually have the date here, but for some reason I moved it here. But yeah, so I have the date I used it, store or website, if I used cash or debit, and the amount. So it's pretty similar to my monthly bills layout. Now right here is my daily log. I don't like weekly logs or like week on 2 pages. I prefer the daily log better because I don't necessarily have to write tasks every day, because there are some days where I just don't have anything that I have planned. So I'll, sometimes I'll miss like a day or 2 or whatever, and I like that. And then right here I have like a list of music permission for my YouTube. I just write down the people that I've contacted and their SoundCloud accounts, just to remember, because sometimes I forget. And right here, I have a separate index for my YouTube content. So it says video ideas for. I did have a second channel, but I no longer use that, so don't ask me about that. I completely stopped using it. It's still there, but I just don't upload anything there. So this page is like an index for my content for my channel. So for example, my first one, art supplies for 2017, is on page 25. So let's go there. And as you see, I have a pink highlighter on the side. That's just an indication that it's my YouTube content, so it's easier to flip through. So yeah, pretty basic. Like I said, I like making lists. So I have a list of all the art supplies that I mentioned in the video. So yeah, that's just pretty much it. And I'll probably just scrap this part out, maybe, I don't know, and then just continue my YouTube content here for my channel. More lists. So right here I have a list of foods that help relieve headaches and acid reflux, because you know, sometimes I don't want to reach for the Advil or Aleve. So here are just a few foods that help relieve headaches and acid reflux. And I started this thing where each month I would write down favorite quotes of the month, but I stopped doing it this year. But for parts of 2017, I did do a quotes of the month page. That's pretty much the overview of my layouts. Something that I started doing in August of last year was creating a calendar for my YouTube and Patreon. So for this calendar, I just keep track of the videos I upload. So videos I upload are the ones in the triangles, and then for my Patreon, I had it in a blue highlighter. So September was pretty much the same. Did that, my YouTube, and then my blog post for Patreon. Same thing here. Changed a little bit, but pretty much the same thing. So one thing I started doing back in November is making a gratitude log. So I've been doing that ever since, and I love it. Every day I would just write one thing that I'm grateful for, and I've been doing that ever since. Alright, so now into my 2018 pages. So just like my 2017 log, same layout. The only thing I did was just underlining the months. So everything like my monthly log, my expenses, my daily log, it's pretty much the same, so I'm not going to show you that. Let me show you, what did I do? Oh, something new that I started doing this year was keeping track of my favorite highlights for the month. So I decided to just pick 4 of my favorite highlights for January. So I just printed out photos from my phone with my Polaroid Zip. Again, I'll leave a link to that below. It's like an extended version of my gratitude log. So this one is when I collaborated with my cousin with my urban sketch video. I'll leave a link to the cards to that video. And then first hike of 2018 with some of my favorite ladies. San Diego sunsets are amazing. And then that morning winter warmth. So yeah, I think it's a fun way to just appreciate the small things in life. But I think I need to buy more photo paper because I'm kind of running out. Alright, another thing that I changed was my calendar for my YouTube and Patreon content. I finally have all 3 rewards on my Patreon open, so now I am keeping track of everything. So the blue triangle is for my YouTube videos, and so for my Patreon, the pink triangle is for my blog posts. I post every Tuesday and Thursday, so I write down the titles of the blog posts. And then the green triangle are for behind the scenes of the videos that I film. So have those there. And then the orange triangle is for my watch me draw video, which I do once a month. I just filmed that, so I'm excited to upload that for my fellow patron, Janice. Janice, if you're watching, hello. So if you guys are interested in seeing behind the scenes or a real-time video of me drawing in my sketchbook, then join my Patreon. It's gonna be fun. I'll leave a link to that in the cards. I have some cloud post-its for some blog post ideas and topics, some ideas for my watch me draw video. But yeah, I like this layout better. It's cute. I finally added color. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have changed. And then now here's my new index. It's pretty basic, nothing too interesting. But yeah, like I said, I used a blue highlighter to indicate that this is my index. So if I fill this page up, I can, you know, make a new one on, you know, this page or whatever. I just added 2 new things. Interview prep, because I'm actually applying for some new jobs. So I'm just having some things to remember to help me prep for some interviews. And my most recent page is my skincare products, etc. So this page I like for some reason, but these are just products that I want to purchase that I need refills of. So as right here, I have like a color indicator for like what's my main priority. So the light purple square are products that I really need refills of, that I'm currently using. The blue square are products that I need but I don't necessarily need right away. And then the green are just products that I really want but I don't necessarily need right now. So yeah, I like this. Now the back, I have this little clear envelope that I have. This company moo.com sent me through the mail. I'm actually going to use this because I want to make new business cards. So yeah, I'm going to use that hopefully soon. And in this pocket, I just have some receipts that I want to keep. I have this Valentine card that my niece gave me. She calls me the koala auntie. She's so funny. So yeah. I have this plastic ruler, perfect size for my bullet journal. I have some things from my friends. This is from my friend Stephanie that I kept in here. I think it's so cute. She drew me. I have an old letter from my friend, some old receipts, and I have some old drawings from my niece. Remember this? I used to say, create every day and stay motivated. But yeah, it says, I'm a koala. I truly am. And then in another one, me and donuts. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have in my bullet journal. It's very simple, I know. It might not be your cup of tea, but that's okay, because everyone's different. I know there's a lot of people out there who are very much into decorating and doodling, and that's really cool. But for me, I feel like doodling I can save for my own sketchbooks. But I feel that for my bullet journal, I'd prefer to keep it simple and, you know, just straight to it. And I feel like with this system, I'm going to continue using it because I feel that I've been very productive ever since I started using my bullet journal. So yeah, that's it for my bullet journal flip through, my setup for 2017 into 2018. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!